Morning, everybody. Long ago ego here. My name is Jeffrey, and finally, we're back online and have a game again today. It's been a week. It's a long time. But we're back with Alena. Last week, we missed out on our regular Thursday game. She had to go out to the university and do some university classes registration. So we are back at it. Now that we are in quarantine, our regular Tuesday game. And as you can see, we also mirror what happens on OGS onto a folding go button. And why or which 3-4 point I take, I have no idea why. I haven't quite figured that out yet. Or maybe not figured out, but remembered. Remember why. I've heard it. I've heard why you do one thing over another, but yeah, I think I'll go over here. I have a hard time remembering stuff. There we go. We're going to change that. Okay, so she is approaching over here. And I will just go long. Usually I do the regular Ogema, but since she's sort of far away, maybe I'll do that one. Probably best to focus on the game. Fiddling around with camera stuff here. Okay, I'm going to do a double approach over here. See what she does. As you may know, I'm stronger than the other members of our club. And yet we play even games because I think that's better training for them. Should they want to play online, they would be playing people of their own rank, so they'd be playing even games. I'm not quite sure what Alena was thinking when she plays underneath my stone there. Guess I need to do that. Right. No, actually, I think I can do that. She goes there and I go there. No, she goes there, I go there. She goes there. No, it's calculated it right the first time. Unfortunately, Alena has been the only person who's been around for gaming. What do I want to do here? I think I'll just jump out. So, I of course don't remember Joseki. Don't study Joseki because I know I won't remember. I'll put it there. So I mostly just think about relationship of stones to each other. Look for problems that might arise. I try to be safe and secure and strong. I let my opponents, because they're weaker than I am, make mistakes. Maybe I'll come down here. Just put it down here. Just gonna push a little bit into the corner. It is her corner after all. It'd be entirely appropriate that she live there. I might be pushing a little bit too hard here. I've got some cutting points that can be taken advantage of on the outside here. Okay, so she's given up on that. So I am just going to play. No, I don't want to play out in the center. Sets a bad precedent. I'm just gonna protect up here. Yeah, now that's a little close, isn't it? Okay, nice jump. I think I want to discourage her from making a base. Of course, I don't want to neglect my area over here. Oh, let's go in for close shot. Oh, she's going down to, where is that? Camera 3. She switched over here. Good girl. Okay, I am going to do a hard pincher. I usually don't pincher, you know. On a first approach, I usually don't do that. But here I've already got two stones together. So I think it looks pretty good. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, jumping all over the place. I don't know. A little bit too much fighting for me. but we'll go down here. Break up her position a little bit. And we have a viewer. And today we are playing Alena. And she is playing down here. I think we'll just block low. And she's going up. And we will go up. Okay. Doing some stuff up here. And I'm going to push here. Oh, let's go to camera 2. Sorry. And let me see if I can figure out who's watching. Another TV viewer. Thanks for stopping in. Hope you enjoy the show. Alena is one of our Go students. At Hiroshima Gamers. Okay, good move. And I will honey back. Thank you. That's the thing I was going for. I have lots of Go equipment, so I wanted to put it to use. Unfortunately, we haven't been able to do any live face-to-face on the floor Gobans for some time now. But we can play online. Unfortunately, Alena is the only person who I normally play with who's been taking games. Yeah, we play on OGS. I'm stronger than the other people I play in our group, but we still play even games. because I think it's best if they know how to navigate an empty board in the opening. So I try to play fairly simple, straightforward, solid moves. Yeah. So everybody's home. We can social distance and be online playing Go. So why aren't we all online playing Go? I hope it's not because they have the flu. That would be terrible. Zenith Zot, I thought you followed a long time ago. But thanks for following now. I thought you were a follower from way back. Way cheesy. Thanks for following as well. I wonder what Alena's thinking about. Oh, maybe you haven't visited me. Maybe I just know you from watching other Go streams and seeing your name there. That's possible. That's possible. Quite possible. Yeah. So let me put it this way. I recognize your name. Recognize your name. I thought it was because you'd been here before. Anyway, so if you're new, we are playing Alena. Probably the youngest member of Hiroshima Gamers Go Club. She's the person who's been playing me most often. Thank you. Nice to meet you. Nice to have you stop by. So we, of course, play a different kind of Go stream here because we mirror OGS moves onto a regular Goban. Maybe I better check to see if she messaged me about something. Nope. I'm somewhere in the middle of the single-digit queues, maybe. I don't really play online or with anyone who has a rank. At least not for the past 25 years I haven't. So in Japan, I used to be a 6Q, playing face-to-face. But then I didn't play for a long, long time. So I haven't been playing regularly until about 2 years ago when I started getting some of Hiroshima Gamers, game players, board gamers into playing Go. There we go. Now that's what I expected her to play. So we will extend, of course. And then, of course, we have our close-ups and our composite. I played there. I better play on the real board. I sometimes forget to play either on the OGS or play onto the real board, one or the other. So if I forget on the real Go Bond, then at least I have OGS to reference. If I forget to play on OGS, then Alena's waiting longer than she should. Yeah. So I've got what, four sets of stones here, and I've gifted a bunch of stones over the years to my children who live in America. They have my second nicest set of stones, and my my two best Go Bonds are in America at my son's place. Let's go back to this. I can read this better. No, I have three sets of shell and slate stones. My best set is here. My second best is at my son's place. And then I have a real inexpensive set that has discoloration because they're using the thin edges of the shell. And then I have a couple of I have one glass set here. Do I have one or two? Yeah, I have one glass set here. Yeah. What do I need to do? Do this. Well, I'm just going to push straight ahead. Seems the simplest thing to do. Yeah, I think I have enough stones. I have a set of green stones, but they're glass. Nobody likes my green stones when we play live. Don't know why that would be. I'm just gonna jump out one here. Oh, I don't. I'm not monetized. Yeah, not my thing. I'm just here to work to improve the skills of My Go members, Go Club members. That's my thing. Yeah. Well, this may be silly, but I'm going to push through here. No, I don't need any. I don't need any cash. I don't need any stones. Thanks for the offer. I'm sure there's lots of folks who would be willing to take you up on that. I guess I need to play on here. Okay, that's a nice push. And honey there. And I'm going to push there. Yeah, I like playing in person with people I know. Just push here. My Go Club is very small. And we used to meet down at Southern Cross Bar in the center of Hiroshima. But the owner has moved back to New Zealand. So we don't have that option anymore. Yeah. We are the definition of informal as well. Even if you only have a few players, it's nice to have a club. You know? I mean, I started a board gaming club here in Hiroshima. And basically, we've always been small. It's probably been what, 12 or 12, 15 years? Yeah. Well, a lot depends on if you're playing at your own home and inviting people over, or if you're playing out in like a bar or a restaurant. Now, if I push through Neotati's that, he's gonna get through. Push through, Neotati's goes there, he comes back. So that doesn't really make any sense now, does it? If I go there, and Neotati's, Neotati's, and if he connects that way, I can connect here. Connects back. Just gonna go there. In a public location, um, you know, the thing is, you need to have at least one person who's willing to play you a lot. If you got one person, then you've got a chance of growing a group. I think oh, her move. Sorry, not my move. Oh, it's kind of nice. Okay, no, maybe. So, what problems do I have? I play there, goes there, I block, goes here, I block. Well, yeah, maybe just go back here. Back off. Or if you see somebody lingering over the table where you're playing, you can always just look up and say, howdy. That works too. Okay. I think this will work because of those two stones she gave me earlier. Let me check here. Okay. My children live in Tennessee, in Knoxville. My daughter has a ramen truck, food truck. Ramen bones. There's my daughter in her truck. Okay, let's go to camera 3. She's done that, which is fine. Just gonna block it, simple block. And I think I'll go over the top of that. Yeah, don't we all? Yeah, we have, what, 1, 2, 3, 3 good ones within about a 5-minute walk from where I live. And go here. Okay, now we don't want these two groups meeting, so we're going to go over the top of this one. Now that's too bad. Well, I don't know. Maybe that's better. Keep her out of my corner. Don't know if this is going to work. I think she has enough space to live in there. Okay. No, it's not really going to do it, is it? Well, yeah, it could. It could. It could. Let her figure it out. Let her figure it out. Ah. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. Okay. Not good for me. Good for her. Desperate measures. That falsifies an I. As long as she can't link up to something. Where is she? Okay. Oh. I think maybe that's the wrong direction, but maybe not. Oh. Okay. Now. That does look a little bit unappealing. Okay, I'll go that way. Okay. Now, the question is, who do we need to worry about? Well, I don't really want her to go that way. As long as this group dies, I don't really care where it goes. Just don't want it to make another eye anywhere. So if a group has nowhere to go to make an extra eye, and they need an extra eye, going someplace, you don't have to do it. You can't do it. Oh, that's nasty. Trouble with computers. Boy, I hate it. I had my first online distance learning class yesterday. I had 2 classes to teach, same class, 3rd period and 4th period, at the same university that Alena goes to. And this doesn't have to be anything fancy. It was interesting. Of course, with my stream set up, I have everything I really need to make videos for the class. We also did Google Meet at the very end for live, on the moment talk. I don't think we'll do much of that as a group, but it's a writing class, so I'll probably do one-on-one discussions about what they need to do to improve their writing. So it's a developing thing. Yeah. Everybody's online. Well, let's say no. No to that. Thanks. Possibly. Someday. We'll see. Let's see about this. Do I need to shut that down? Need to shut one of these down. I'll shut this one down. Don't want any shenanigans. El Mindreda. I have a feeling there's a story behind that name, but I don't know what it is. Yeah, I figured it's a cultural reference. KJ, howdy. Thanks for stopping in. A couple of people have arrived. Today we're playing Alena. It's Tuesday during the coronavirus lockdown. So we have been playing every Tuesday. Well, Japanese folks got their own places to play. Um, Students have their clubs at school. Old guys have their places where they go to play with other old guys. So actually, there's a group that meet to play, I believe, every day down in Hiroshima Peace Park. They play Go and Shogi down there, but they're old guys. They're like me. Old guys don't like strangers hanging about. Well, it's Tuesday here, Tuesday morning, about 11 o'clock. Okay, Alena, that I don't think is going to do you any good at all. Yeah, I don't think you got anything that can happen there. Um, I don't want this pushing through, especially. So I'm going to just be a little extra protective of that. Yeah, I've been here a long time and my Japanese is very spotty. Well, there's a desperate move. Well, if she cuts, then that one can come through. So well, if she cuts, then I can just close that gap. Do I have to worry about that one? I guess I don't want to worry about this group over here. Yeah, that was a situation with my children. My children were born in Japan. However, then we moved to the States And so they were in preschool at that time, so they basically switched to English. And then we moved back to Japan, and they had a little bit of trouble, but then they switched completely to Japanese again. And I don't think that's going to go anywhere. And then they moved back to the States with their mother, and so then they kind of lost most of their Japanese again. I don't think I have a problem, but I'm just going to say I don't like the idea of you being in here. Yeah, children are really adaptive, and no matter what you try to do at home, they tend to go with what other children are speaking. So if you keep them in a bilingual group, where this group speaks English and that group speaks Japanese, and this group speaks both, then they're not going to have any trouble at all. Now, this stone was supposed to have said, there's no use doing anything down here, so go away. But Alena has not gone away. I still want to invade her. And hopefully, whoops, this one's off base there. That one will say, no, you're not going anywhere. Oh, I'm always white. I'm always white. My opponents are members of my club. I got most of them started playing Go a couple of years ago, going on maybe 2.5 years ago now. So I'm trying to grow them up. We play even games with lots of time on the clock. Time is never an issue. Problem with that is I just connect. So I'm playing Alena. This was shot down at the bar where we used to play. She worked there. But the owner has now moved back to New Zealand, so we no longer have that option. Back to online. Well, my Japanese is spotty, and yet I've lived here for more than 20 years this time. I was here for 6 years before that. So it's not too difficult. Reading is the primary problem. Documents and such can be troublesome. Yeah, I don't think that's going to work. Yeah, that doesn't hurt. Although I have many friends who are married, both non Japanese. But one, husband or wife being Japanese is very, very common, of course. I don't see any reason not to. No reason not to cut. Excuse me. I have respiratory issues. Uh, if I get exposed to the coronavirus, it will be kicking the bucket for me. Yeah, my lungs are just in too weak of a condition to deal with another viral infection on my lungs. uh, Japan is awful expensive to visit. And of course, it depends a lot on what you want to do while you're here. If you want to go sightseeing and you're traveling by train and staying in hotels, yeah, that's real expensive. Well, this is where I work. I teach at universities, so. Can I give that up? I mean, can I not continue to do anything with this? Well, I'll just play here. Yeah, actually, eating at as many ramen shops as possible is a very popular thing to do. There's a TV show, I think it's Sunday night, um, where they go and they ask people at the airport, foreigners arriving, why did you come to Japan? And it's often to eat as much ramen as possible. That's a thing. It's definitely a thing. I'm not sure there's a cat island. There's a rabbit island. We have cat cafes and owl cafes. There might be a cat island. The problem with a cat island is that they would eat up just about everything. You know, rabbits can feed on vegetation. Cats have got to have their meat. Alena, go and protect someplace. Spending a lot of energy doing stuff. Really? Well, if they have people feeding them, yeah, I can imagine that. Yeah, not my thing, so. I'm going to give you guys a slideshow for a minute while I go and get some more tea water. Oh, she's taking her time. Don't eat a snack. Don't do it. Okay, I won't. I try not to. getting tea. Please wait. Tea water. I'm very economical. I use it till it's pretty well gone. Oh, brother. That's not going anywhere. Oh, what'd she do? What'd she do? What'd she do? Yeah, that's mm. It's kind of tough to lead a modern life with the tummy. Uh, in older homes where pretty much everything is the tummy, a lot of them are covered over with, either carpets or uh, wooden flooring, wood carpet, like a wood carpet. I'm not sure if that's a recommended way to kill me in the corner. Maybe. You sleep in a recliner. You don't have floor space where you can just sleep on the floor? When I went home to visit my mother after she moved out of our house into a small um, senior residence, uh, I just slept on her floor for like 2 weeks. Who needs a bed? Yeah, you can put something underneath you, you know. You can get a camping air mattress at least. You know, maybe $30. I don't know. I like rolling over. So my wife and I, for the longest time, um, we slept on the floor on a futon. But she always wanted to get a bed. So finally, when we moved to the place where we live now, uh, she ordered a bed. So I prefer sleeping on a futon on the floor. For me, it's much more comfortable. Uh, there's no rolling off onto the floor if you're on the floor. You just roll onto the floor, not off onto the floor. Well, I'm not especially good at living in the corner. So if Alena finds a way to kill me, that would be good for her. First stone's off the board. Nobody's killed anything yet. Yeah, we have specially built closets for putting away your futon. Hikikomori. Hikikomori. No. Yeah, I think I want to do this first at least. Now that's what you call a homebody. Yeah, we have a lot of young people that are that way. Okay, I am going to cut here. Yeah. So I'm either going to get the 1 stone or I'm going to get the 2 stones. Okay. So now I'm going to go here. This group. I don't think so, because wherever they go, there would be the ko. I just play there. Oh, yeah, maybe that would be a ko then. Maybe so. Oh, okay, so she does that. And I guess I can just go here. Yeah, we really don't play ko very often. Uh, I will once in a while because, you know, the youngsters need to know a little bit about ko, but yeah, if Alena were to start a ko and win it, that would be fine with me. Oops, I need to play there. Oh, okay, good. And let's see. How far can we go? Maybe not very far. Um, I guess we'll just go there. Oh, Alena, you didn't need to take that stone. Okay, so we'll reduce some more. That's why we have that one. And well, that would just be one, right? So I think this is going to be more than that. Yeah, if I go over here and stay on this for 10 minutes because I'm chatting or doing something else, then that's a problem. Especially if we're not playing over here, we're playing on the other side of the board. And I forget to switch cameras. So, yeah. No. What did Alena do? Yeah. Yeah. Alena played here, so threatening to push through there. So then I went up here. This 1 point is not worth that much. In fact, let's do this. Let's wrap around that stone. I think that's worth more than those two over there. Yeah, I always play white, pretty much. So after we play here, I'll upload this video to YouTube, and then later in the day when I got some free time, I'll go back to OGS and do screenshots of important points throughout the game, and talk about it with the members of my group. We have a messenger chat group for the Go members, and so I do some analysis of our games on that. So I will point out to Alena that these 2 points and that 1 point, whoops, that stone got pushed over. Sorry, that's in the wrong place. Are not worth the value of this area. And let's go back to, I guess, to this. Yeah, now that one, that one I just as soon keep. Yeah. She's played enough moves over there. I'll play one. Okay. A little early for this. I assume she's going to play here. And I will fill in. Just making assumptions here. I have no idea how I would respond to that. Don't know. Okay, let's protect that captured stone. And I'll fill that in. Yeah, my style it tends to be solid, basic moves. Yeah, I don't play online against people I don't know, so um, so I really don't have much experience playing outside of my style of playing. And I'm a very casual player. So the few times I have played online, basically got creamed. Camera 2, see what's going on over here. Okay. Alena is trying something here. Working her moves. What could it mean? Yeah. Oh, a lot of folks stopping by. It's Tuesday, so coronavirus lockdown has made Tuesday morning an Alena game day, traditionally, and continuing. We also have a Thursday game day. So hopefully we're playing the day after tomorrow. I don't know what that's going to do. I'm going to go over here first. I don't really want a Seki. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Alena. You're taking that. Okay. All right, now you did that, so then I can go here. And let's go back to... Oh! She decided to take my stones. That's fun. I'm going to say, you need 2 eyes. Well, I'm old and comfort zone is pretty much all I got left. Or maybe put it, all I'm really interested in. Staying in my comfort zone. I had my adventures when I was younger. Now, does that threaten me in some way? I don't think so. So I will play here. Oh, camera 2. Just up at the top. Secret use. Howdy. Were you watching Daniel earlier? I assume that's why people came over, because his stream finished. Let's go to that camera. Oh, you just woke up. Yeah, it's going on noon here. I actually got a fairly good night's sleep last night. The last 2 nights have been very difficult because my pinched nerve was very active and painful. Had hard time straightening up. Had a hard time getting out of bed because that involved straightening up. So didn't sleep well for a couple of nights. Yeah, it's a very much an ouch situation. Oh, I I just noticed down here, Alena didn't follow through. I put down those stones because that's what I expected her to do, but then she didn't do it. Dang. Well, I'm going to do this snap back first. Always good to remind them they need to be aware of that kind of thing. Oh. Yeah, I've never had a toothache as bad as my spine pinching on a nerve in my back. Okay, so Alena took that stone. And after I had played that, I thought, heck, there's a better move for me. Oh, that puts that into a tutty. No, guess I need to take that back. Best look at what's on the board, not what's in my memory of the board. Yeah, I don't know if that's necessarily true. I don't really. Maybe you are unable to sympathize with people who are in pain if you've never experienced pain. But I'm sure you can experience delight just because it in and of itself is pretty delightful. Yeah, one of my coworkers had back surgery, and while he was recovering in the hospital, I went down every day and brought board games that we could play. And his surgery actually went well, but yeah, it's not my thing. Surgery is not my thing. So I didn't take the leap. So, interestingly, let's go to camera 1. Nope, behind my head. Camera 4. Yeah, kind of. Yeah. Interestingly, for 4 years, I taught at a medical school in Sapporo. And about 95% of all of the people who enroll in medical school throughout Japan graduate. Now, to get into medical school, you have to take a test when you're in high school. If you're accepted because of your grade on that test, then you're accepted into medical school. And then you have a 95% chance of actually becoming a doctor. Now that is scary. I always thought that was scary. And a lot of those doctors go on to take over their father's small hospital. We have a lot of small hospitals here. You know, when I grew up, we had one hospital for the county, and then doctors had their, offices where they saw patients. But they didn't have anybody staying there overnight. We got a lot of small little hospitals in Japan. Maybe 10-bed hospitals of that nature. I think it's a very specialized thing. The place where my friend got his done was the downtown location of Hamawaki Orthopedic Hospital. And then there's another one on my street just outside of main downtown. And then there's one on my street a block from where I live. I live on Route 2, which is the main artery running along the coast. So he got it done at a very renowned surgical place here in Hiroshima. Oh, I guess I gotta fill that in. I guess, oh, wait a minute, what's going on? Oh, I guess I can go here. I think this is gonna work. We'll see. Oh, Alena gave up. She resigned. Oh, anyways, so this is my idea. I go there. Alena notices it's in a toddy and plays there. And then I play here. So she can't play there because that would be self-a-toddy. If she plays here, then of course I take that stone. Oh, I guess she could play there. Right? Then I have to play there and she would just fill in. Yeah. Didn't quite go as far as I thought it would. No, I don't think so. I don't think she follows. Yeah, I don't think she has a Twitch account, to be honest. So anyways, now it's time for me to go and have lunch. Yeah. Yeah, it's just going to go this way. Anyways, yeah, so that's it for today. So, got to go have lunch. I've mentioned it. I've mentioned it to everybody in our group. La-di-da. Thanks for following. There's only 2 people from Hiroshima Gamers that follow stuff on Twitch. One is a chess player who doesn't play Go, or plays a game of Go once every 20 years. And the other is my old board gaming friend who moved back to Texas. So he sometimes stops by. Well, with Alena, we've been doing every Tuesday because she doesn't go to school. And we, for a long time, have been playing every Thursday because she didn't have classes on Thursday. So if and when we start back up at the university, I'm not sure if we'll still maintain both of those days or even one of those days. I assume we'll be able to do one, but depends on her schedule. Or we might switch to another day other than Tuesday or Thursday. So hopefully the next stream will be 2 hours from now, the day after tomorrow. So 10 o'clock Hiroshima time. So as is always the case, we have the most observers here at the very end of the stream. Unfortunately, other people get started before we do and get the lion's share of the viewers early on. So by the time we come around, they don't know we're streaming. So then when these other streams finish, they look around and they do find us. So thanks for at least stopping by, even if it was for a short time. So that's it. We're going to say goodbye and get about the rest of our day. So take care. Wash your hands. Stay at home as much as possible. And wear a mask. See ya.